My name is Doug Dane, and I wanted to create a place online where you can get real advice that works for succeeding and living your best life. So here's a daily tip from my book, Mistaken Identity, help you let go of your fears so you can stop hiding and start living. This can happen fast, it's not complicated, and it doesn't have to be hard. We definitely make it hard, but it doesn't have to be hard.
I have a business in South Carolina, and I tried to be supportive with my friends, and I did all 10 years, and all those 10 years I felt like, that is my responsibility, that I'm her friend, I need to support her.
Right.
And now I'm getting out, and when she wanted to be out, like everything, she was blaming me, like, oh, you didn't do this, or you didn't do this, or you didn't do this, or
Okay. All right. So you got two people in your salons blaming you.
yeah.
Okay. If I knew the whole story, both sides of the story, like if I was, let's say I was a consultant working with your business, and I visited the South Carolina salons and even the ones in Michigan, I went there, and then I came back and I spent some time in San Diego with you and at the salon as a third party, as an observer. Are those two people right or wrong? Is it your fault?
50%, I would say, right, 50%? And 50% no. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, that's nice of you to say that. So there is always two sides to every story, and in this situation, generally, two people, sometimes more. What we have to get straight is the other 50%. So their 50%. Okay. They have a perception, and they probably have a perception problem. Okay. In fact, one of our big problems in the world is that everybody has these perception problems, and they will die on those perception problems. Like literally, they'll fight to the death over some perception that they've even carried around for centuries. Our perception runs our judgment. Like in my book, the last chapter, bottom line, all you gotta remember is perception and judgment. So those two people, you have to understand, we don't have to, but it'd be a good idea to be empathetic that, they have a perception problem, okay? And their perception runs their judgment. They make judgment calls, and they say and do things in reaction to situations and circumstances and towards you. And they're probably not on track. It's good that you said 50%. I would say it's probably less than that. I bet it's probably 80-20, 70-30. I would say it's probably more weighted on their shoulders, but they're trying to dump it onto your shoulders. So you're the owner, right? And so one of your employees has a problem. And the problem is the monkey. They're holding a monkey. They got a monkey on their shoulders, right? They got a problem. And they come to you and they go, I got a problem. And what the 1 minute manager used to do until when he wasn't a 1 minute manager is he would take on the monkey. So the employee would come in and go, we have a problem. And then the employee would drop the monkey into the manager's hands, and the manager goes, leave it with me. Leave the problem with me. What he was really saying is leave the monkey with me. I'll take care of the monkey. Now the monkey's on my back, right? And so we got to put the monkey back in the right hands of where it belongs. And so if you're managing employees or people, you got to put the monkey on their shoulders and let them solve their own problems. You guide them and coach them and direct them, help them solve their own problems. Like my daughter often likes to put the monkey on my back, and I throw the monkey back at her. And then she tries to give it to me. And I feel sorry for the monkey because for a little while, the monkey is being thrown back and forth, But finally, I get rid of the monkey, and the monkey goes on her shoulders, and she has to solve the problem. All right. Okay. Yesterday, this friend finally puts the monkey on mom's back. I said, that's where the monkey belongs. you have to place the blame, not that you blame people. Like, I don't get angry that I'm holding your monkey, but I just give you the monkey back. But I don't get angry with you that you gave me the monkey, but I place the monkey where it belongs. In this case, it was mom's hands where the monkey belongs. I said, don't ever take the friggin' monkey back. That's why you feel lighter, right? And so we tend to let people dump their monkey on our shoulders, right? And if they're angry or they're frustrated or they're critical or they're judgmental, well, that's a clue. We have to be empathetic. That's a clue that something's going on inside for them. I used to drill that in my daughter's head when she was little. I said, Eden, I said, if anybody treats you poorly, it's not about you. There's something going on for them. Maybe it's really hard at home. Maybe their mom treated them poorly that day or spanked them, or, maybe they, failed and they were whatever. You don't know what's going on at home or for that person, right? And so you have to remember that. Okay. And so you're empathetic and you can be sympathetic, you just don't own the monkey.